2022 Hyundai Kona N. Starting at $35,000 est. Highs. Engaging handling, smile-inducing overboost function, well-dressed interior. Lows. Looks meaner than it is, loud on the highway, ride verges on too stiff. Verdict. Like its Veloster sibling, the N version of the Hyundai Kona impresses with a roarty engine and sport-tuned suspension. Overview. This year, Hyundai's N Performance sub-brand takes on its first SUV, the Kona N subcompact crossover. The division's engineers have already worked their magic on the Veloster hatchback, and the result impressed us with its turbocharged four-cylinder, stiff suspension, and sharp handling, all of which you'll find in the Kona N. All the typical sporty elements are present on the exterior: blacked-out grille, creased and hole-punched hood, large air intakes, sleek and simple light signatures, and badges, low-profile tires, a dual exhaust, and a red pinstripe along the bottom edges of the spoiler, side skirts, and diffuser. Inside, a red button on the perforated steering wheel just begs to be pressed. It engages the overboost mode, upping the 276 HP fleet to 286 for 20 seconds. Suede-like seat coverings, more N badges, and performance blue accents round out the package. What's new for 2022? The Kona crossover joins the N brand's ranks this year. Watch for it at Hyundai dealers this fall. Pricing and which one to buy. Kona N. $35,000 est. Hyundai hasn't announced pricing for this hot-up SUV, but based on the N model premium for the Veloster, we'd wager the performance gear will add more than 10 grand to the regular Kona's $22,000 base price. When we learn more about the Kona N's pricing and features, we'll update this story. Engine, transmission, and performance. Behind the Kona N's aggressive-looking, well-vented nose sits the same turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder that motivates the sportiest Veloster. In most situations, it makes 276 horses, but press the red button on the steering wheel and you'll call up an additional 10 ponies for a 20-second burst. Unsurprisingly, the crossover doesn't offer its smaller sibling's manual transmission. An 8-speed dual-clutch automatic handles the shifting duties and routes torque to the front wheels only. We drove one recently and had a blast tossing it into corners and engaging the overboost function. Yeah, the steering could be a hint quicker, but we appreciate the level of feedback that the helm provides. We also wish the Kona N had more sound insulation, as a fair bit of road noise plagues the cabin at highway speeds, but the tiny Utes performance somewhat makes up for that. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. The EPA hasn't released fuel economy estimates for the Kona N, but we expect the performance model to be less efficient than the regular one. We'll eventually have a chance to test out the Kona N's highway fuel economy on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy test route. For more information about the Kona N's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. Interior, comfort, and cargo. In the contrast stitching, mode buttons, and shifter knob, the N brand's signature color performance blue adds some much-needed brightness to the all-black interior. We'll check out the size of its cargo hold in due time, but there's a very good chance the Kona N will accommodate the same amount of luggage behind its rear seats, i.e., 4 carry-on-sized suitcases, as the regular Kona. Infotainment and connectivity. The digital gauge cluster measures 10.3 inches and looks adequately modern, but you'll hardly need to glance at it, given there's a dash-mounted head-up display to show you how fast you're going. Underlining the Kona N's sporting intentions, the 10.3-inch infotainment screen will present racetrack-minded Kona N owners, all 5 of them, with track maps and lap monitoring information on request. Other features of note: Harman/Kardon brings the noise with an 8-speaker setup, and buyers can charge their phones wirelessly. Safety and driver assistance features. The Kona N will be offered with several driver assistance features as standard. For more information about the Kona N's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Key safety features include standard lane keeping assist and blind spot monitoring, standard automatic high beams, standard adaptive cruise control, warranty and maintenance coverage. Unless Hyundai decides to stray from its typical protection plans, you can expect the Kona N will receive the same impressive coverage as the automaker's other models. Limited warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 10 years or 100,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for 3 years or 36,000 miles.